This gotta be the year we beat these OP niggas.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's
This gotta be the year we
Orange
beat
Bowl,
these
part,
OP
of course,
niggas.
of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9
chill with that 99 overall.
Florida Gators taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers.
These OP niggas. Just know when this game is over, you're not getting the Ncaa invite, bro. We already full, bro. We already full. We already got 4 days. Cause that wasn't a playoff game. This shit gonna hurt for us.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the senior,
we might show up today. We gonna show up today? Oh, shit. My niggas gonna show up today?
You think about defensive linemen, you think about incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing him dominate the line of scrimmage today.
I should have kept it. Should have kept it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. Throws a stiff arm. The gain is 3 yards. Brings it to 7 and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
We needed that, boy.
Just short of the marker. That'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a blocking tight end.
Take it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
I don't know. You know what I'm doing first play. Oh, man. I got no choice but to. Only one way you got. Well, technically a 3-way, but only one way you got. In my mind. Gotta see what kind of shit they are.
And they'll start off with a deep shot.
Gotta see what kind of shit they are.
He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game
Just gotta see what kind of shit with they are.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards.
Fuck this nigga.
Very impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up the first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on...
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play Rain.
Steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
No pressure. Hopefully y'all give me 45 minutes to find somebody open.
And the PHA makes it 7-0.
No pressure.
The kickoff team on the
All
field
day
now
with
gets set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
We find out y'all niggas blocking me, guys. I know that ain't gonna last all game. I'm starting off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
We're running into each other like fucking idiots.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Fights off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, all
Yo.
the defensive coordinator told
Taking
us
it more of your picks.
Nah, I'm in the game right now.
Football. Man,
All right,
they better
let's
get
skip.
locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first and 10, looking to throw.
Oh my!
On the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed
I
play here,
mean, a walking pick six, bruh.
and the effort by the receivers not to be
I'm walking into the end zone. And just thinking, just now watch. I'm gonna do the same shit and watch how crazy the animation is.
Fair catch by the return man.
Just watch, bro. I'm gonna do the same shit and just watch the animation.
The Florida offense
I already see it coming,
They
bro.
came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can you begin to click now? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dunks it down to the back. Coughlin. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
First time they actually ran that option out the right way.
catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hoo 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 hoo.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Defense
Everybody's fucking open, bro. He took it up fucking short, right?
Awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Nice way to block it, fellas. Nice way to block it.
When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck.
And that nigga ain't run no route and wasn't no accuracy, bro. It was a touch pass. I'm be lying for the crowd.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Oh, this goddamn win. Where's the Orange Bowl? Miami? Oh, this fucking win, bro.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Play action here on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff.
Good tap. About fucking time like this. Please pretend y'all want to shed, bro.
It's about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
I don't even care about shit, bro. Just pretend y'all want to stop the run.
Forward here on second down. Looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
As a design quarterback keeper. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, come on.
Across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Hitting 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job.
2 yards behind the line.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves.
This fucking stick there, boy. I'm trying to fucking turn upfield. This nigga just stops and moves. Let me turn and truck this nigga.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
I don't know why I'm calling this play out. I like this play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and we got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't
Where's my...
I don't know how they get back into this game.
Like, where are you going? Why are you running behind the line of scrimmage, bro? It's like, not even a need. You trying to block a nigga that's already blocked, bro. Oh, this game just does shit, bro. Like, it's not purposeful to piss you off, but they just piss you. Look at that, bro. They don't purposely piss you off. They just do shit to piss you off.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Just nonsense, bro.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Man-to-man coverage. Nobody runs with the running back. Man-to-man.
Goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that,
It's like,
turn it into a game.
Nigga ran directly into the block.
And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Completion makes it second and short. Handoff in a single back formation. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Using a strong stiff arm. He's got some room. Can he get there? He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Oh my.
In the clear, the 25. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Nobody that was.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game, but that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuevas. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. With the catch, it's York. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Hey, Big Ed, baby.
There by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football.
That shit ain't happening.
They had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted in the end zone. Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Heading left after the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's going to hand this off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Florida. Trying to come all the way back. They're setting out to try to PAT. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4 for the first down and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking.
They owe me that because I play man-to-man. Cover your goddamn man. Y'all owe me that one, EA.
Through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The extra point gets him into the touchdown. 31-24. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Change of direction. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 38, Florida 20.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And now the handoff. Touchdown, Gators. And the comeback continues. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was like, I don't even know why this nigga pitched the ball, bruh. The running back.
Fresh coverage now from the secondary. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, I don't know why that nigga pitched that shit, because it was definitely not there.
That offensive line lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Yeah. All that extra bouncing shit was wild. That shit, actually, it was probably a good thing because if they don't do all that, I'm a scorer, but that shit was wild, bruh.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they've got him.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and we just hope for a competitive game. That's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can their defense hold up and secure the victory.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout is called here, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.